That's farmer friend, singer-songwriter Lyle Strickland.
And that's farmer friend and jack of all trades Chris Horn.
And we're those Taste Bud Guys.
Ha ha! Okay. I obviously didn't build enough time to figure out what the hell we're doing. Anytime we do this. Anytime we do this.
I wouldn't worry about it.
So, yeah.
Okay. Everything, and we got Coach Townsend screen. I got the one on Twitch thing, which Tyler can talk about in a bit. And, all right, we got it?
I mean, we're live. Yes,
we're live.
I'm always trying to fix it and make it somewhat
I'd quit
different.
screwing with it. That thing's messed us up all night. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Tuesday night. Yeah, I started to say it's Friday night because we was going to do this one Friday night, and then nothing happened. So now we're doing it Tuesday night, which still a lot of nothing kind of happened, and probably there's going to be a lot of nothing happening for the next hour. We didn't really prepare much. Tyler just said, "Hey guys, we got to do a live tonight." I said, "Oh, okay, we could do that." So welcome back. If you're one of the people that's been following us and join us most every week or most month, I guess when we do this, we don't really do it weekly anymore. Thanks for coming back. And I don't know what we're going to do just yet other than drink and probably just chat with you guys a little bit because I don't have a lot. I didn't prepare a lot. I was going to, and then we was not even sure this thing was going to work. And all of a sudden, Lyle's like, "All right, we're ready, go."
How much did I prepare?
So yeah, probably a lot of not talking about much tonight.
Not enough. I didn't prepare enough.
I have one thing I'm going to talk about here in a second.
Oh, okay.
Crazy, but anyways, if you don't know me, I'm Chris. This is my buddy Lyle. We're the Taste Bud Guys, and if you flip over in the other corner over there, you will see our what was Tyler? Is he a producer? Is he what do we call Tyler?
He's kind of a producer role right now, at least. Right now.
Yeah.
He's producer, he's product manager, he's
can you look up his
head of sales.
Can you look up his nose on the
I think
show?
I can, yeah.
Let's show Tyler off for a second.
Hey.
Oh, see, look at that. Tyler, he's got we had a really cool shot set up for him, but we couldn't get the other camera to work. Shocking.
He can also turn himself off, which this time.
Wait, but can he turn himself on?
I don't know.
He says he'll say yes.
Just give him a mirror.
Oh my gosh, it's only Tuesday. It feels like a really long week. I've got a lot of stuff that I've got to get done this week, so I've been every second has been cram packed for a while now. But I took yesterday off and went winery hopping.
Where'd you go?
Well, funny enough, we started to go.
You said hopping.
Morgan and I
saw you were at Bear Creek.
Yeah, so we started out going to Joplin. We was going to go over there and hit some wineries in that area, and every one of them was closed. So we made it as far as Mount Vernon and decided to cut back across and go to Branson. And so went down to Branson because there was at least one there's two we hadn't been to. One of them we didn't get to. One of them replaced a place we used to go to, and then there was a new one, Bear Creek, which we did go to, and then we stopped by Lynn Wendell's, and because last time I was there, I was so drunk, I don't remember anything about it.
You've never been to Bear Creek before?
No, it was the first time. Beautiful place.
Huh.
I mean, it's really, they done it's really nice, top-notch job on the place.
Super nice down
There's
there.
a lot of money been placed in there.
Did they have their slushies out yet?
Yeah. No slushies. I tried all their beer. I tried all their wine. I didn't try the slushies. We had a salad and a pizza. And
it's a little cold for slushies yet.
About 6 o'clock, somebody had to drive me home. So it was a day. Then I got home and I woke back up. and we started drinking wine again, which is what I want to talk about. Something we never talk about in this show is wine. Because
I see you got yourself another glass of the wine that you don't like.
I should have brought the bottle up here, but I didn't.
Hey,
so
Tyler,
one of our...
would you grab that? And I've got a wine glass in the other room, too.
It's sitting in the... Yeah, it's sitting over in the trash can.
Oh, is it empty?
There was a little bit of cork floating in the last bit, so I didn't...
Bring my wine glass. I think I still have some in it.
I didn't do it. Anyways, the whole reason I went ahead and brought this up here is because it's from Cooper and Thief, and it does tie into a lot of our other drinking, which it's a Sauvignon Blanc aged in a tequila barrel. And
Reposado barrel?
I don't know about that.
Does it say?
I guess this will make this a Reposado.
A Repo?
No, Repo Blanc.
A Repo Blanc.
Yeah, Sauvignon Repo.
Sounds like you're getting ready to take back the wine country.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Sauvignon Repo, man. Anyways, Cooper and Thief is one of the wineries my girlfriend and I really, really like, and we've tried their...
You talk about them a lot.
Yeah, no, they've been really great. They do a barrel aging stuff, and if you like barrel aged wine, you like an oak in your wine. They're really good, and they're $25 to $30 a bottle-ish. And we was somewhere the other day, Macadoodles, I think, and they had one bottle we found. It was a Sauvignon Blanc aged in a tequila barrel. And we go out, we've been really excited. We've been like 3 weeks holding on to this, trying to find that we get together and drink it. And finally, we decided to cork it last night. And I'm so disappointed in it.
You don't like it?
So Morgan didn't either. So she took one drink of it, and she's like, "Ew." And she didn't like it. She ended up not drinking hers. I didn't even drink mine, and I went ahead and brought the bottle tonight to the studio. I had Lyle try it. Your thoughts?
I thought it was interesting, but I when you said the price point was
interesting is all I could think.
Yeah.
I had Tyler try it, and he said the same thing. He goes, "That's kind of weird." And there's just something odd about it. I don't know. I really like wine, but this is the first one of the ones that I really truly could say I didn't like, and like legit, and just I would never get it again. Even if it was $10 a bottle, I wouldn't get it again. And which is,
I like it more than that, but there's a smokiness to it. If it was $10, it's
smoky,
kind of
I would like it.
No, it's not smoky. Here, I'll make you like this better. Take a sip of my Balcones and then take a sip of your wine. That's what you need with your wine. Just a little whiskey smoke. That was a healthy sip.
Fuck you.
Okay, now try your wine. It kind of adds this like smoked pineapple characteristic.
That's exactly what it does. It is improved tenfold. All right, so if you're going to have the Cooper and Thief Sauvignon Blanc tequila barrel, get you a shooter of Scotch or Balcones wine or something like that with it. Anyways, I don't know why I wanted to call them out, because I really like that winery, and I guess I was just so shocked that one of the wines that I really, really just didn't care a lot for came from my favorite place.
You're just sad about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So gosh, I wish I had
my face. I guess
I wish I had
over the top of it.
a good whiskey right now, because my glass is empty, and I wish I had a really good whiskey that I didn't have to get up for.
I see 4 of them.
Yeah, that's where I was headed.
Yeah. So we should probably talk about them. That's why we set them on the counter, right?
Do you have I think that's the single barrel, isn't it? The tall one, or is that the bottled one? Oh, there it is. That's my baby.
Good eye, dude.
Come on, come to Papa.
All right, guys. If you haven't noticed, just like we did last month, Hochtown. I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups from that shot he gave me. Hochtown Distilling.
It's a healthy pour.
They still hang out with us on the counter, and they have been.
I heard.
I keep saying sponsorship. Sponsorship's really not the. It's not like they sponsor the whole thing necessarily, but that's kind of the best word for it. I guess we could say our partner. They partner with us.
Yeah,
and they give us some bottles. We set them out. They give us some more bottles. I know what you're leading to. I'll lead you into it.
Okay.
And anyway, so we like to talk about them a lot, and they give us this cool shirt. I happen to still have mine here. Lyle likes to wear his out in places, so there's some pros and cons to give us some shirts. We'll probably talk about those here in a minute too. But so what's our treat with Hochtown? Well, I pour me. I almost drank my glass.
Wait, what did you ask me?
You had something to say about Hochtown.
Oh, our good friend Tommy is gonna stop by.
Tommy the cat.
Tyler, Tommy's is he the distiller or the guy that owns it or both or owner? Big dog. I think Tommy's gonna stop by the studios.
I see, and I call him Tommy the cat, and you call him a big dog.
Here in a little bit, not tonight, but like in April.
Yeah, I'd be
sometime.
I don't know if we'll do a live or if we'll just do a episode, but you'll definitely get to talk to him or see him, and we'll get to talk to him.
Yeah,
and
ask
maybe
him
ask
him why his whiskey is so damn good.
Yeah, I tried. I see. I got to quit looking at that. I barely read it, and I need to just let Lyle. Tyler, you need a button that goes so Lyle can look over and see your comments.
That's true. Wow. Oh, it's so good. Brandon, where are you from?
Tyler, I don't know if you have a mic that you can turn on over there, but cannot hear you.
Yeah, is that better?
Which that may not work.
Can you hear me now?
Got mics open over here. I don't know.
I'm unmuted over here. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but
no. Tyler was reading the comments.
You know what? They can. We can't.
Oh, they can hear?
They should be able to hear Tyler.
there you go.
Oh, great.
You live in New Hampshire.
Oh,
wow. Boy, that is going to be a tough pull all the way to New Hampshire. But again, ask your local, your distributor, or not distributor, I guess, whoever you're buying your alcohol from. Have them inquire about it. I think that's going to be a tough one, but I don't really understand how distributing works all that well. So if nothing else, maybe when Tommy gets up here, we could find out if there's any kind of way that he can provide links to that area.
Yeah.
Also, I've never been to New Hampshire. I might bring you a bottle.
It's legit delicious stuff. I mean,
I was just going to talk about New Hampshire. I'm like, delicious.
No, I was trying to think of New England distilleries though that I liked, and I couldn't think of a ton. But Hudson is fairly well distributed here, and I like that.
Yeah, I don't even think I could have thought of that one. I'm not sure what New York. Well, New Hampshire, I said New York. Any of the New England stuff.
I love that Brandon's he's probably sitting there going like, New York, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like it's like states away.
I know, but for me,
that might as well
all
be
that whole corner
California
is all that whole corner is New York for me. It's skiing and muggings. That's all from where I live. Yeah, Patrick, I'm going to be. Hey, actually, I'm going to be
Sam Adams.
Man, I am going to be Sam Adams in Massachusetts, Boston.
Oh, no, is it? No, it is, isn't it?
That's why they call it the Boston Lager.
Well,
then they have two other places.
Same, I guess Brandon maybe
just in the New England area. Yes,
in the area.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, Patrick, I'm going to be up your way. Be staying there tomorrow night, but I ain't gonna have time to come by or do anything. Then I'll be out in Kansas the next night or two, but soon I will be up here very soon.
If you'd like to stalk Chris, he'll be up there soon. If you'd like to follow him around with a top hat and a cape.
Hey, Patrick, I'm actually coming up for the NFL draft next month, so maybe I can bring you a bottle.
That's true.
If you sweet talk me,
our little runner.
Yeah.
Did you guys happening?
Did you guys know the NFL draft is in Kansas City this year?
Oh, it's in Kansas City?
Yeah, it's in Kansas City next month.
Oh. I think I don't care enough about football. I do like football. I like
watching it. I'm not going to follow it that close.
I like football more than I like soccer, but I also really like soccer when it happens to be on and it happens to be the right atmosphere.
You'll be at the draft too? Well, maybe we can link up then and I can get you a bottle.
All right. So what I was going to say when Lyle said you can stalk us, we have a Snapchat. We don't use it as much as we should, but that's because nobody's really following us. But if you guys want to find those Taste Bud guys on Snapchat, that would be something you could do. And maybe we'll start posting stuff. I think Social Morgan's kind of
Can we all
dealing with all that.
Can we all have access to the Snapchat account?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we just got to post it to this.
There could be some crazy shit that goes down on there.
Yeah, I don't think we should have access to it. It's probably
No, I think they all disappear in 24 hours or something, right?
Yeah, sure. Depends if that government bill passes.
Oh man,
We'll see.
The TikTok bill. It's like I don't watch the news anymore because it just bums me out. So I don't have a necessarily huge clue what's going on. But I have heard some pretty terrifying things about the bill, but I've also heard them on TikTok. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if this guy bashing this TikTok ban bill in Congress right now, I wonder if his videos are getting pushed more because he's complaining about the bill. If I was a company, I'd push that shit on my platform. Yeah. Absolutely.
You're really onto something with the chasing.
It's pretty
whiskey
good,
chaser with the wine.
Yeah.
All right, well, while we're talking about all the TikTok and all that stuff, Tyler's got us on Twitch. Is that right, Tyler? Can you explain that and tell everybody how they can follow us on Twitch?
Yeah, so you can go to twitch.tv /those taste bud guys, and we're just trying something new. Twitch is primarily a platform for gaming. However, they have a just chatting and in real life section, and people play music on Twitch, and so we're trying a new outlet. So so I think we just gained a follower tonight. So that's twitch.tv /those taste bud guys. So there's just another outlet if you want to watch.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just realized I should have set him up the Yeti mic because it's directional.
Oh,
I could have set that over there, and that way we could have.
It's okay. I'm just going to leave my mic on, and I can take my face away, and they can still hear me talk.
Oh, now you do sound like a producer. All right, cool. So, yeah, Twitch is something we're trying out. First time, don't know how we're going to utilize it just yet, but Tyler has us on there right now. So if you want to slide over that way, you can see us on there. Tyler, do you monitor that one as well?
Yeah, I can see the chats and everything.
Okay, so yeah, Tyler will be probably just calling out chat on that one since we can't really see that. And then
I'm kind of
other social stuff.
I'm so tempted to just. I think we should pick a couple of platforms, right?
Okay,
and just go stupid. Just whatever you want to post, whenever you want to post it. Just
name call on it.
No, I mean, like you have something that's terrible, you go, this is terrible. Hate it.
Instagram.
Have something great. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fairly like, all right, let's keep it cool. Let's do,
do
you
post anything on Instagram? TasteBuds?
So rarely.
I say I hardly ever do either on Instagram. If I do, it's usually just a drink, mostly martinis.
Yeah.
I used to try to post a lot of beer on there. I don't hardly drink beer that much anymore. I kind of got into whiskey drinking and gin drinking. And
as one does.
I hate TikTok as far as I say I hate TikTok. The videos I'm on Reddit. Reddit is like TikTok light. I don't I still see all the damn videos.
That's the kicker. It's all the same content.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anymore. Who cares?
I don't know. I'm on TikTok and I'm not. It's fine, but it's no different than Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels or YouTube Shorts, which we're also on somehow. They've just clipped random pieces of our episodes on.
Are we really?
Yeah. It's no different than that, which always makes me think like when they're like, we should ban TikTok. I'm like, I wonder how much Facebook money and Instagram money and well, I guess the same place.
Did we approve that, or does they just do it?
Well, no, I did it. I clicked the box.
Oh, because wow, I was like, that's crazy, man.
Because they were gonna show our shit anyway, and they're gonna put ads on it. So it's like the ads on our videos. Like I always, anytime I play it in the background, I always let the ad play fully out. I don't know if we get paid more or not, but they're gonna show the ads anyway. So I figure we might as well get the
no freaking
.000000.
We tried.
Yeah,
I would say we tried. If you notice the ad change, we've been playing with that, trying to figure out if it mattered where the ad was placed and if it run and how long it run and whether it was forced or whether you could skip it and all that. And honestly, it seems like the easiest thing to do is leave skippable ads at the beginning and call it good.
Yeah,
and it's also the easiest on all of us and you to just skip it right off the bat and go, and it seems like it makes zero difference. So I don't know why I'm telling you that, but we literally are just trying to get. Yeah,
but it adds up.
It does add up.
Every little cent adds up.
So
And,
well, let's talk about that for just a second. So
yeah.
we hate the ads, but they do make a difference. I mean, we bought our first bottle of the day with Ad Bunny.
Yeah, we
And,
did.
Which one was it?
It was the oh shit! It did it come out today or is it coming out Thursday? No,
What is it?
it's the Desert Door Pollinator.
Oh, so it wasn't today then. I can tell you that.
Thursday. Thursday we're releasing the Desert Door Garrison Brothers barreled version.
That wasn't the.
That was
a Jared.
Yeah.
Jared got us the.
But the pollinator's in the can, ready to go.
Nice.
Just saying.
And man, okay, I'm going to spoil that one for everybody.
Back-to-back
if
Sotols.
you have never had a Sotol, then
Sotol.
first off, go try you a Sotol. Go get the Desert Door, the dark blue bottle, the plain one, and then step up and go ahead and try a barrel aged. I would still stick with the Desert Door, barrel aged, but they have a
also stick
series,
with
their
Desert Door.
conservation
everything.
series. And they're on their third version of it. The first one was Backburn. The second one was, I forgot what it was called. Jared told me the other day, and I didn't get to drink it.
Jared spent a long time looking that up.
I did, and I forgot already. So anyhow, then there's a second one. You love the Backburn. Well, I did too.
The
But
Backburn was so good.
and so the
that was
story
my
behind
favorite.
it
That was.
was.
And can I real quick?
Yeah.
So the pollinator we just had is so different than the other Sotols. I thought that I had built up Backburn in my mind as like, well, it's just a slightly different expression of the normal stuff. It wasn't. But it's been so long before I'd had one of the series again and realized how different they can be. It's crazy. So continue on.
I think
about
the Garrison
series.
brother one,
Also totally different.
it's different, but it has all the barrel aged characteristics. But I think it's just so much more extreme.
Yeah.
Totally. It tastes a little more like whiskey. Now I know you and Jared both absolutely adore that. I'm a little less smitten with it, but I also noticed this is probably the first time ever we've drinking all three of the exact same drinks. That's weird.
Oh, that's very true.
No, we're not. No, I didn't take the single barrel. I took the
you went small batch select.
small batch. Yeah.
So that was your first favorite out of the Hocha Towns.
Yeah, and then I flip around on them a little bit. I can't quite decide where. It just depends on the night. But
I'm pretty.
anyways, so Sotol, if you've already had the regular one, you've had a barrel aged one. Once you've had those, and you can get into the conservation series, which they always have a theme. Like the Backburn one was they took and they did a controlled burn off a lot of the area that they harvested Sotol from, and of course it burnt the plants. They went through afterwards and harvested the plants, and then they made the Sotol out of them, and it gives us
so cool,
very kind of smoky char flavor to it that was not in the other ones, and it was really neat. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the second one was about. I think it was the it was harvested from a certain area where they was clear cutting the trees and such, and it was from an area that they was kind of trying to promote. And I didn't get to taste that one. And this new one is the pollinator, and it's all about the bee harvests and stuff.
The bees.
And so from that area in the Chihuahua region, they took and got those flavors, and they kind of mixed a batch of it up to kind of represent that. It might be my favorite one. That one is, I think, so stupidly good.
It's one of those bottles.
But don't make that your first one, though. You won't understand if you do. If you make that your first one, you're going to just think, "Huh, that's interesting," but whatever.
I will say that that is one of those bottles that if you see out, I want you to buy, and I want you to buy it even if you don't want to buy it.
Don't drink it. Just
buy it.
Hang on to it.
Buy it and hold it. It is such a unique expression, and it's just damn delicious. You know,
it is.
It's one of those things. I'll put myself in that category. I will buy that.
You're damn delicious.
I mean,
I set him up for that, didn't I?
Why
am I looking at that camera? That camera.
It's not.
Why is it on?
It shouldn't be on. We were gonna record an episode, but we didn't.
That's right, we didn't.
So, I'll tell you one thing: the studio is almost done. We're getting close. Did you hear extra footsteps too?
I thought I heard somebody talking. I thought somebody was coming down there and talking, but yeah, I'm tempted. I was tempted to have Tyler walk through with the studio with one of the laptops and kind of show it off. But I think we'll wait. We're really close to just being finished
Done.
with it. We'll just
Yeah.
wait and set up a camera in there, I think, and
But-
do it here now.
My mom hates it when I say this, but I'm going to say it again. If you're ever coming through Buffalo, Missouri,
Mhm.
you'd like to hang out, see the studio, have a drink.
Yeah.
Shoot us a message. We'll
If,
try to be around.
If we can swing it, we're serious. We'll make it happen. But yeah, you got to hit us up, and then if we're around, one or both of us is around, and or maybe Tyler, whatever, come in, have a drink with us.
I'm 38 years old almost, and my mom's still
You're
judging me
older
on
than that.
like stranger danger.
You're older than that, right?
37. I'm 37.
Jesus,
I'll be 38 in July.
I thought you was way older than that.
Well, that's because I gained a lot of weight real quick.
Are you supposed to be drinking? Is it legal for you to drink? I mean, that
What
seems
do you mean?
young.
What, 30, 38? Oh,
Considerably younger than I. to say the least.
When's your birthday? October? Is it October?
Nope. January.
That's right. God damn it. Why do I always think it's...
I don't know. Colby and I both are January.
I think Drew's birthday's in October. And I
You know,
think
I'd like to ask him, but he won't return phone calls, and he's surely not on this stream. So, Drew.
Drew Ertl from California.
Chris is old. I am the oldest in the room till Colby gets here.
Yeah, it's true.
And
I do
then-
have a 20-year class reunion. Yeah, yeah.
Colby has me beat by 50 weeks.
I think I'll lock this place up a lot. A lot of locks. He has what?
So Colby has me beat by age by 50 weeks.
50 weeks. So you got 2 weeks out of the year. That's kind of how my friend Sarah.
He doesn't like
and
to
I
say it
are.
like that. He likes to say we're the same age for 2 weeks.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh man. So,
Anyway,
Hey, Lyle,
yes.
do you know Chris is known? Do you know who Chris is no longer?
then what?
Obviously,
Oh,
not
Queen
longer than
Elizabeth?
Colby, but yeah.
You.
No, that's not true. I've known Colby longer than.
Oh, I didn't.
No, I was meaning in this room. You've definitely known me the longest.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say of the friend group, I've known Colby longer than everybody, but that's because Colby and my dad was friends. And
Brandon Clifton says, Lyle, do you ever do concerts in the St. Louis area?
Yeah.
sorry, not Colby, my dad. Colby's dad and my dad were friends, and that's how Colby and I know each other. So.
I used to do quite a bit. I used to go up to KDHX, the radio station up there, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I used to play over at the Focal Point, played at Evangeline's. I don't know. I've done some St. Louis stuff. I will say that I found more luck in Kansas City than I have St. Louis, but it has been a while. And I did just have a fantastic deep dish pizza in St. Louis about a month.
We
and
played
2 months
in
ago.
St. Louis one night at some theater attached to a Mexican restaurant.
We-
That's all I really remember.
It was the Focal Point in.
Oh, is that what it was called?
I think it was in Maplewood.
All I know is I had to stand like this all night.
It was such a good show. Chris wasn't even supposed to be at this show, and he goes, "All right, so I'm rolling out of town. Chris is going through some personal stuff. With
I'm
his
playing a
marriage."
different show.
And, yeah,
Yeah,
and
I was
I
playing
had-
here in Buffalo.
I had asked you if you wanted to go, and you're like, "Nah, man, I gotta play the art walk in Buffalo. I don't think I'm up this weekend." So, all right, man, no worries. And then like the morning of, so I'm like
Yeah,
packing
right
up
before I got on stage.
equipment, like rolling into the van. Chris goes,
I had a fuck this moment.
yeah. Chris goes, "Hey, like I'm playing this show. It's a 40-minute set. I'll be done as quick as I can. Wait for me and pick me up on the square." So he hopped in. So we go to St. Louis. We talk. We that was kind of a friendship moment. I feel like.
Oh
for
yeah,
us, where we
no,
kinda,
that
like,
was
broke
a
some stuff
that was
where I
a
was like,
bonding moment.
all
That
right,
was,
okay. So by the time we got there, I was like, well, obviously you need a
Time we
drink.
left, we was good friends.
So we had a couple drinks at the Mexican restaurant, some tequilas, some margaritas. We did our sound check, and there was you're referring to the problem with your bass. Like, actually, what I say with your bass, it was with their sound system. Something.
Well, there was a buzz. Regardless, there
Yeah.
was a grounding buzz. Sometimes,
But if Chris turned to the corner, right? The corner of the stage where
About 35 degrees away from the stage, I would be looking.
About a third of his ass just hanging out right to the audience, right?
Yeah.
Like probably most of one cheek, I would say.
Yeah.
Like
I was
about a cheek
facing corner of front stage left. It was, or stage right, I guess.
And
is it you stage if you're looking at the stage?
Yes. No, stage if you're on the
if you're on the stage. Okay,
yeah.
Stage left. So.
Yeah, the sound guy, he was super nice, but
yeah,
he
was
a
like, giggle though.
He like Chris turned to a corner, the noise stopped, and the sound guy goes, "All right, we're good, but you just don't move from. Stay like that.
Can you turn a little bit to the left?" I'm like, am I just going to stand here?
This is insane.
Facing Lyle's ear all night.
And we had a hell of a night afterwards. Went down Cherokee Street.
Hi, Alexa.
We went to a little. We went to a little rave, like a basement rave, kind of almost.
That was like the fourth thing we done, but yes.
Yeah. What's that called? The
mushrooms.
Night Chaser.
Oh, Night Chaser. Yes, that too.
Hey. Here's the kicker I remember about the fungi portion of the evening.
Wow, it's a ninja. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I dropped my second dose, and every time, like, I swear I dropped down to the floor and like matrixed my way into picking up those mushrooms.
Now, from my perspective, I saw him bend over and pick it up.
But
he really thinks he did something cool.
You know, what if hallucinogenics? What if all it does is slow the shutter speed of your eye, so there's just a ton of motion blur?
I don't know.
You think everything's, you see trails.
I don't know.
So
do we have to tag this for talking about drug use, or
I don't think so.
Is mushroom even considered drugs? I mean, it's a mushroom.
Oh, it's so damn good.
We could have a glass with him.
We could.
All right.
If only we had a bottle.
I will take care of that. Jared, get you a glass.
So, this bottle of Desert Door Sotol.
Oh, the green screen.
Our green screen background. This bottle of Desert Door Sotol is aged in Garrison Brothers barrels, right?
You're telling the story.
That's what I'm just looking for confirmation.
Yes.
I feel like that's correct.
Tyler, how'd you get here? I thought you was home.
Yeah. I thought we were doing like a COVID thing where you weren't supposed to be here.
I don't know which glass.
He doesn't care. He just wants his whiskey.
I've never had this.
Oh, this is super interesting.
Thank you, Jared. Okay, this is the Explorer series. Sorry. This is the Explorer series by Desert Door. Texas Sotol, which they are what? Austin, Waco, something.
Hey, I wonder
Driftwood.
If the product showcase thing on the camera works on a live.
I don't know. I can't reach that far. There's no way. Tasting notes: caramel, vanilla, molasses. You don't care about that. Processed Driftwood Cowboy, made in collaboration with Garrison Brothers. Something close to perfect. So we left well enough alone. Our oak aged Texas Sotol, finished in barrels originally used to age Garrison Brothers' renowned cowboy bourbon. Then it talks about the notes. Oh, you're doing that one. Okay. I will stand here and make googly eyes at the camera until I'll feel.
I've never sampled this before. This is interesting.
Okay.
That's like
space talking about. Shut your camera off, damn it! I'm doing promotional stuff by talking about Poachatown and Tommy and all that stuff. Not the cat, Tommy, dog thing that you said. Big dog. That's right. Anyways, yeah. So we'll try out the product placement and see if the automatic product focusing on the Sony Z1 cameras works by putting a bottle of Poachatown. And it worked. Oh my God, it did work.
Wow. That's insane. Look at that beautiful bottle of whiskey.
It pretty much never works. Every time we do one of them on one of the show episodes, it never freaking works. But
okay, so I actually have a thing to say about that.
All right.
So
I bet it was your fault.
I feel like we should be standing up.
No, I want to sit back
We-
down. I was just doing it because
Before you go, we have
I
a
have to go back over and set the Bible back down on the not green screen background.
we have a comment here that I feel like we should address. Moppy,
Real quick, hang on one quick. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Do you feel like it's what you said? Started to say.
No, my brain is just.
All right, Tyler,
I
go ahead.
got.
No.
Moppy
Toppy
went
says,
into my
"Go
brain.
impregnate a woman. You both would serve a purpose."
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Moppy Toppy, is this an insult or is this a good thing? I don't know. Maybe. Well,
I don't know, but
just leave it.
smash that follow button, Moppy Toppy.
Yeah, false, whatever. Moppy Toppy, if you're not sure what we're doing here, we're getting drunk. If you're not interested in getting drunk, then you're not going to find a lot of value in this program. However, if you do like to drink, stick around. We're going to keep doing that for probably an hour or so and talk about all the stuff we're drinking. And we're going to just tell random stories and talk with our friends. And if you want to be our friend, hang out. If you don't, that's fine too.
Friend.
Yeah, we like friends though, so we'd
do you
rather
know-
you hang out with us.
You know what Moppy Toppy reminds me of?
Is it the popcorn with the stuff?
No, it's my stepdad.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good.
My stepdad had this language
I've
when he
seen
was
this
in
video. It's really bad.
when he was in grade school, called Op Talk, which I thought was just his like local thing, but I feel like maybe somebody else mentioned
This
it.
is like Carney talk.
It's you place the phrase "op" after every consonant.
Yeah, it's Carney speak, but they use is instead of.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you say something in Carney speak then?
Is like is in something.
Okay.
So
It's so much thought. I can't do it. It's too much.
it's been a long time since I've tried that. Like 30 years.
But that's what it reminds me of. That's what Moppy Toppy reminds me of.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what moppy top. I mean, I assume that's a hair reference, but mop top stuff. Let's hang. Tyler, can you post stuff
Tennessee.
from that computer or
Like
from
what?
your phone? I'm gonna send you a picture, Patrick. If you don't mind, I share that I share. Patrick, if you don't mind that I share this.
Oh, the treasure hunting.
Yeah,
thing?
Patrick going on treasure hunting, and we'll let him
Talk about it.
about him. So go ahead and fill some. I got to
Oh, I don't know how to fill it anytime.
fucking lie. Jesus Christ.
I'm just kind of here.
Tyler, you want it emailed to you or texted to you?
I don't know that matters.
Man, it
This is
doesn't to me.
the
Okay.
one space that I get to just be completely oblivious to everything. Oh, Bib and Tucker.
Well, Jared, we're going to be here for a few minutes if you can make that 4.5 minute drive.
it is such an arduous.
Although we got to
Journey.
shoot episodes on that, though. I mean, that is. I know you haven't had it yet, right?
I haven't had it.
Okay,
I'd like to
I
try
did
it.
get to dip into it.
Yeah.
I'll spoil it for you right now and tell
You
you
said-
the original is way better than either of the other two, in
That's
my
what you
opinion.
said,
Jared's
yeah.
liking one of them a little better, but in my opinion. However, that being said, they are crazy different, dude. Crazy different. Oh, I could have emailed it to your Taste Buds email. I didn't realize you was going to have to take down the. Okay.
Oh, the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
How many people on Twitch are watching us?
You have one, and they follow.
Oh.
One that's not you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hey,
someone
call
we
them out,
know?
whoever it is, because I don't know who it is.
I already did. It was I think it's an ad bot, but you got to follow it.
An ad bot.
An ad
Oh,
bot.
we got our first ad bot follow. That's exciting.
Didn't even know there was ad bots. All right. Sotol. You want to talk about Sotol? You want to talk about this Sotol in particular?
Hang on, I got to show this comment
All
from
right,
Patrick.
fine. We're going to turn it into the comment show.
quiet. Don't say a word.
It's not even that, Patrick. The YouTube aside, I don't know if you noticed, I do a large part of the talking on this, particularly with the live stuff. But this man, since childhood, has been on stage performing. And you got to remember, you will at some point break a string or have to fill time because, you know, there's somebody else coming up or something like that. And he's telling me he can't fill time. I know what he does literally for a living. He doesn't have an actual job. That is his job, is to stand on stage and talk to people. And he goes, oh, I can't fill time. I don't know how to do it.
I just don't have enough instruction and just blabbery, you know? Like, and it's an art. Like, my mom can sit. Now, also, as she's aging in years, this is probably not going to serve her well, but I'm going to use this hyperbole. She could stand in front of a wall and talk for hours.
I do that every day. You know how I was talking about the other day? you know when I was saying the other day how I'll drive down the road and I won't turn the radio on for like 3 days and be in the car for like 10 or 12 hours at a time.
That's like serial killer level stuff, by the way.
I just talk to myself.
Oh no, that's okay. That's well, I mean, that's
no, I just literally have full conversations going down the road. It's now, which I personally think is fine. I think the part that gets me is sometimes I'll forget
what you said.
No, I'll forget to stop talking out loud when other people's around. That is like, I was in the bathroom literally this morning talking to Morgan's in the other room. She goes, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, I was saying that shit out loud."
Okay.
Oops.
So have you ever seen the movie Harvey with Jimmy Stewart?
No, but I did watch Reservoir Dogs last night for the first time. Finally.
I've never seen it. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Easter's coming up, and
I thought I was the only person never seen that.
My favorite Easter movie, it's not even an Easter movie at all, is called Harvey. Have you never seen it?
I didn't even know there was such a thing as an Easter movie.
Well, yeah. Well,
I mean, I guess
I have a film for every occasion.
What is the Mel Gibson one?
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, I guess that's technically an
not
Easter
really
movie.
Like a family flick, though. Lots of blood. What's a well, that's fair. Okay, so Harvey, real quick, is this guy who's, I feel like he's an uncle or something like that, but he believes that he has a friend who's a like 6 foot tall rabbit, maybe 7, maybe 8. I can't remember how tall he is. A very tall rabbit that just hangs out with him, drinks with him, talks with him, hangs out, just whatever.
Is this like a spin on Ted?
I mean, this is Jimmy Stewart, so this is like in the probably late 40s, early 50s, maybe mid 50s. Anyways, it's a great little movie. It's kind of like Miracle on 34th Street, but with a giant rabbit that sort of alludes to Easter, but not really.
This is why I fill all the time slots.
I was thinking about you talk. Okay, do you want to go through the ridiculous shit in my mind that was we
had another way to go on there or something. Tyler just flashed something up on the screen, but I missed it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now, see this. First of all, I want to point out, Brandon, good job on full circle bringing shit back to the back on track. That's actually what you should be doing.
Don't you want to hear about my weird movies I like?
Thank you. We can talk about Reservoir Dogs later. I have actually never heard of either of those. If you don't mind typing a little more, where are they from? Just save me from having to get a phone out and look. And
the pecan wood seems super interesting.
Well, okay, if I'm gonna be blunt about it, I typically pecan wood stuff ends up tasting really extra sweet to me, and I am not. I'm not a fan of that.
I think that could
pecan wood and maple anything tends to go. I don't know about that, but I'd be.
I wonder.
I would try them at 100%.
I would love a real smoky one done with pecan wood. I think.
Well, I feel like I've seen that somewhere. But I've never heard of the two he's talking about.
Yeah, now I'm just so let me go back to the comment. Do you say finished with pecan wood? Do you think that's got to be like an aging stick, right?
I would assume. I don't
If it's
think you could make a
finished?
pecan barrel. I don't know that. I'm not sure,
I don't know.
but I feel like most pecan stuff that I've seen has been really loose.
Is
I
pecan?
think it'd be tough to make a whole barrel out of that.
Pecan's not a hardwood, right?
Well, I think it is,
Is it?
but I think getting enough of it out of I don't know.
Out of a
I am
tree.
literally talking on my butt here, but from what little I know about pecan, it just you can't get a lot of it that has good grain and not a lot of holes in it. So I imagine it's spiral. Or
Okay, so
chips or something like that.
the story for Belfort bourbon
Hmm.
looks like in the 1920s, it started out they were moonshiners in Saskatchewan, and then it was created in 2017 out of Basalt, Colorado.
Okay.
Belfort Spirits.
Okay.
But maybe Brandon says out of Texas. On the website says they're out of Colorado, but Nelson Brothers out of
Hockey
Nashville.
goalie. Now that is something I mean, you could make up names. I wouldn't know anything about hockey. I mean, I don't think I've ever watched a game in my life. Though I've been told it's a lot of fun, but I just
Hockey
never done it.
It's so much fun, and I've only been to 2 games my entire life, which is not nearly enough. But I went to like a third-rate team. I won't say their name, but it was like definitely not professional. But they did have like a thing. It's probably more professional than my damn shows.
It's more professional than this, I guarantee you.
they had an arena and stuff.
At least according to Moppy Toppy.
But like, but nothing happened. The game was so boring, but the crowd would just like throw themselves against the glass and like before it started, it's like please refrain from foul language and all this stuff over the intercom, and then immediately
People are punching each other in the face. You know,
well, so immediately everyone just went like bat
frickin'
shit.
dang it!
Yeah, I mean it was nuts. But they would cheer and just get rowdy for the hell of it, whether the team was being rowdy or not. And I enjoyed that. Made me very happy to just scream for no reason.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Tyler, did you get my text? Was you able to do anything with that? And all right.
Send us my email.
Here you go. Can you see that?
Now here we'll post a better picture of Tyler. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to
my email.
To
Whichever.
What's this guy's name next to me? I can't think of his freaking name. Who are you?
Lil.
Lil. Okay.
That's what I get on the spam calls. Lil. Hi, I'm calling for Lil Strickland. I got Leslie a few
Email.
times.
And you want your taste buds or?
Yeah, whatever. I've got both of them up. Is this the honey hunting that took place in
What the?
Kentucky?
Here, put an email address in there if you want it, because it's not none of it's pulling up for me right now. I'm not sure as hell sent the wrong thing. Yeah, so I guess since Patrick isn't actually on, I don't even know if we can get him on or how hard that is at this moment. So can we pull him in? Is he?
Yeah, if he
Patrick, are you where you could tell your stories and what you found and stuff, or do I need to just paraphrase it? I'll give you a second to answer.
Yeah, I could totally pull him in. I just need to give him a. You got it? Okay. Tyler's got it. Tyler's on it.
I like that, having somebody on the side there. Anyways, so what we're drinking? New Belgium 1554. We had the last 2 bottles of that in the fridge. We both decided to make a little space because I organized the fridge in rows of beer, as long as there's more than one to organize.
Let me see that picture again. Sorry, I it's not coming through yet, so I need to send it to a different.
Maybe we text it to you. That also is riveting to watch, guys. But as you know, we just do this on the seat of our pants.
Always. We try not to. We're not just like buffoons that we're just like, just go live. I can put it on an iPhone. We always have tech issues.
Oh, we
because
do.
it's not.
I mean, it was to the point tonight. It was, and I didn't really even want to talk about this. I just texted it to you as well, so you can deal with it if you want to.
Okay.
So at least both of us ain't tied up with it. Generally speaking, I wasn't going to plan on trying to bring stuff up on about it because we have so many technical problems. Trying to use the exact same setup we did last time, and suddenly Restream won't recognize anything.
I mean, here's the kicker. I'm sure that it's user error. It has to be.
It's got to be. I mean, this is a very popular stream platform. We've done something wrong. I don't know what it is. And we finally had to just cut our losses an hour late. We wanted to start this stream by 7 o'clock, and here it was almost 8 before we got done. And just had to just go, screw it. Let's do it. By that point, to be fair, I was pretty sure he wasn't even going to do a stream, so I was not even trying to prepare for anything. So, we're winging it a little bit. But it happens.
Okay, we're getting close to showing. No,
I see the picture up on the screen, so we'll probably do it. So now if Patrick can come on, we can wait till he gets on before you throw it up there. If he can get on. If he can't. He said
give him a second. All right. Cool.
Yeah, we can do that. So
cool. We can give you a second.
Tyler, what are you smoking over, bud? It smells really good. It's kicking around.
An Olive.
How the hell did you not know you're smoking? It's a cigar, dude.
Oh,
it's about done now. I have an Olive right now.
You smoked an entire cigar?
Well, I mean, it was a short one.
Do you have any extra?
I've had some Olive in there in my little glass.
Do we have?
Or is that where that one came from? Maybe I don't. Then fuck.
No, there's.
Are there more cigars?
Yeah, there's a bunch in there.
You want a cigar?
I want you to grab a cigar.
Yeah, I'll take a cigar. Oh, you want?
Hang on, let me do my.
Well, you don't have to. No, I mean, you're I guess I can go get it.
Let me do my producer rolls here. I'll go grab it.
No.
Oh, that's even better.
Here's something super weird.
Don't we seem a lot more professional with Tyler over in the wing?
Right. Well,
technically kind of does, but
so
after all that chair switching we did at the beginning, I still end up with the one that kind of keeps going down. Audio is way better for me,
and we haven't changed anything.
Well, that's not true.
Have we just gotten louder?
That's not
and
true.
Closer to the mic? We just do this.
Brandon, do you mean the audio tonight specifically or overall? Because these mics we use, we got bought specifically for podcasting.
I read that wrong. That's.
But if you're talking about overall, we're using the same mic that we've always used, but we did change a little bit over time and kind of made some adjustments, and we ended up going back to the way we started, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What do you got? You some bitches gonna have to start pitching in some cigars. I had this fucker had several in there.
Well, this is the first one I've pulled from there. So,
well, it's the first one I have too.
I think the first one I've pulled from there, to be fair. So,
no, I had somebody's pulled some from there because there was like 6 or 7 in there. Now there's 2.
Brandon says overall.
Overall,
yes. So,
okay. So yeah, you say
so. There's this
ups and downs.
Here's the kicker. We don't know where we're going. We're trying.
No, that's not true. You know a little about sound.
I know a little bit.
I mean, I know we got some issues, but
what really happened is Adobe, who we run most of our stuff through, they have a new podcasting audio tool that cleans up audio with AI, and it does a pretty damn good job. Now, I have noticed lately, our friend Sam down Southern Missouri, I think is where Sam's from.
Sam who?
Hartwig.
Oh, Sam. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was thinking of. Yeah, anyway, sorry.
He said that one of the episodes was the audio was messed up, but I didn't hear it necessarily, other than the new AI tool does sound a little digitized at times, like it almost like synthesized speech.
I haven't heard an episode come out lately that I was terribly upset with audio wise, other than exactly what you said. Every once in a while I hear one that sounds like it's over compressed and it makes it sound just a little bit digital. If you're listening on something that has a quality enough speaker to do so.
That's also the kicker. Most of the stuff's on phones, but no, I've absolutely had when I'm editing, sound clips come in that like it'll catch something from across the room and it'll just go like it'll just make up stuff. It's very weird.
Found a use for that wine.
Mm.
Dampening the end of my cigar.
I've never had a
Sorry for
punch
mumbling that.
before, by the way. This is my first punch.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I didn't know you had a punch. That's what the cigar. I think you'll like that. I thought you meant punch as in the.
Oh, the punch.
No, I've already cut it, Tyler. That's what I was looking for. But
It's in the office.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to punch with this one. I like the punch with the edge cigars.
I'm mine in that 15.
I like these Rocky Patel edges.
Those are good. I've had
they're
that one.
pretty cheap for the money. They're $5 to $6. You can get them a little cheap if you want to buy a bunch. I think they're pretty good smoke for what they are.
Do you do the little lip pop?
Just only when I'm lighting it.
Only when you like, not when you're just taking a puff and you go.
Mm-mm. I just do it when I'm lighting just to make sure I've got a good draw through the whole thing. After that, no, I don't. Then it's very mild. I am going to need something to ash this in, though. Oh, there we go. Right down.
We have a.
Let me get the
ash.
let me get that for you. Oh, yep, there it is.
That was terrible.
That was gross.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
All of it.
Oh man.
All of it.
Is Jared coming up with the Bip and Tucker, you think? Or he's
Surely not.
He's surely at home, right?
Surely not. I'd never leave that house. I would just sit there.
Yeah. With his liquor selection?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
And actually, I say that his meat selection, I'm sure. There's no way he's like, he
It's
buys.
a funny way to talk about his wife. Jeez, man.
Jared smokes a lot of meat. That's no better.
Funny way to talk about his wife.
No. Jared does a lot of stuff. He's like a Traeger guy, right? You still have a Traeger?
Definitely. There's no way he doesn't have a Traeger.
Okay. So yeah, no, I could
Traegers and
be
Toyotas.
over there for a little bit.
Traegers and Toyotas. And
I'm
now
look-
a Volkswagen.
I'm looking at a Toyota actually right now. I'm looking at the 4Runner.
Look at an FJ.
The FJs
I
aren't.
want an FJ so
They're
bad. I
so
can't-
cool, but they're not as rugged. The old ones are.
Dude, freaking FJ. You could rust that summit all the way through and still make it across the Sahara.
The old ones.
Whatever. I want one.
I
want a
love
fucking
like
FJ
the
so
two
bad I
top.
can't
You're
stand
talking
it.
about the new two top ones, two tone.
I didn't even know they still made a new FJ. I thought they quit producing some bitches back in like the 90s. They still making new ones?
Oh, hang on.
It doesn't matter that much. It was not a
Yeah,
car show,
no, but,
so who cares? But anyways, I like the Toyota FJs. I think they look cool. Which one are you looking at? The Highlander?
No, 4Runner.
4Runner. They're okay.
This
That's
guy.
the 4Runner?
No, this is the FJ.
Okay, I was going to say it looks like FJ.
But-
So,
Okay, hang
yeah,
on.
no,
I,
that's fine. What year did they stop making them?
1 second. Let's
See, this is
bring
a Jared topic right here. Jared would tell us all about.
Okay, so this is the FJ. When you said a FJ, this is 2014. That thing looks
Oh, so
plastic.
they're newer than I.
Plastic as hell. No, I love the look at them. You know what they look like?
Oh, I don't care how plastic. They look like a Barbie Jeep.
They
I
look
don't
like
fucking care.
they
I
look
just-
like
I think
Broncos.
They look no.
They look like the new
fucking
Broncos.
look like they're about to fall apart.
The new ones?
Mm-hmm. I like the new Broncos until I get very close to them, and then I'm like, I don't know about that. But all that being said, I did go past one the other day that I really did genuinely like. So, anyways, whatever.
I don't even know how to go back on
Whatever.
this.
Did you put that up on the stream?
I did.
Okay. Well, I was wondering if we was just talking about something no one else could see.
I do want to know about Toyotas. Here's what I'm looking for. All right.
You come here, Jared. I will stand up and walk off this set and go smoke my cigar with Tyler, and you can talk with Lyle about Yodas.
Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a large SUV that still is sort of off-roady, like at least looking. You know, I understand. It's not like I'm gonna take the
Subaru Outback.
It's not. That's not an SUV.
No, it's really a station wagon. But
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I can't say I love. I like the crossbacks. The
The cross tracks are killer.
Cross tracks.
But when I sat down in the damn thing, it felt like it was a joke. They look better on the outside. I will say that. But when you sit on the inside, it just feels like it's trash. I couldn't. The Outback's really nice on the inside. It's got plenty of room. Got all the features on it, but don't look quite as cool as the cross track. And I don't like the big I can't remember what the big Subaru, whatever they're called. I don't like them at all. But whatever. I don't know.
I'm just
Subarus, as long as it's a good one, will last forever. If you got a lemon, you're screwed. Trade it in.
I had one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you find yourself replacing oil a lot, just go ahead and just
get rid of it.
Yeah,
get rid of it before it blows up. Which I didn't like the Foresters. I looked at several of them, and they reminded me of the cross track. They just really didn't have anything to offer on the inside. So
I don't know whose money he's talking about.
Yeah, no. The Land Cruiser is not terrible. I don't absolutely hate him, but anyhow, I don't know.
Now, see, okay, so this is a comment a minute ago or so. So I don't know if he's saying I should get a Ford Bronco, or he's protesting your hatred of Ford Broncos.
I don't hate them. I just actually I think they're cool looking. My thing with the Bronco, the newer Broncos, once I get up to them, they just look really kind of pieced together and not very dependable. They looked very cheap once I get close to them. Except for one that I went up seeing the other day that I was like, actually, this one looks really nice. I actually kind of liked it, but for the most part, I think they look kind of like chintzy.
There's two versions now. There's the Bronco, and there's the Bronco Sport.
I have no idea. I don't pay enough attention to them.
The Broncos look like Broncos. The Sports look kind of like my car.
I would like to have an old school V8 Bronco, and I wouldn't mind having like the Bronco 2 little V6, but not as big a fan of those. But yeah,
what did OJ have?
That was a Bronco.
I know, but like
Bronco,
what
white
was a V8?
Yeah, I would assume. I mean, probably it was big enough to have had one.
You don't think OJ got the like base model? it was like
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, good. Save us, Patrick, because we're really off topic now. Even after Brandon brought us back on.
Whenever you want to show that picture, you let me know.
Well, I see that you guys put me on, but I can't hear anything.
Can't hear Patrick.
Except music.
Am I going to be able to hear Patrick? Hang on, Patrick.
Probably not. Because we can't hear the stream. We just hear.
Oh, that's gonna suck. How can I not? Why can we not hear
Patrick? Let me.
Hey,
I can.
That's not good.
There. Okay, I can kind of hear you now. Can you hear, Chris?
there you go.
Oh, not in the headphones, but I can hear him.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Is
you.
that Patrick? Is that okay, or is that super loud? Like
I
weird?
turned you down my end.
Okay, we'll rely on Tyler.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Does it surprise you that we're having technical
Audio
issues?
Why do you think we're not on the air right now?
No, you are on there, right?
No. I meant up the gut, not you guys.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah. For those of you that don't know Patrick is the host of Up the Gut, which is a football podcast. Which I assume you're not on the air because there's no football right now, but whatever.
No,
if
I
you
mean,
guys like
XFL's
football,
on.
follow Patrick. Watch Up the Gut. It's a very, very interesting, fun podcast. Very free form, but he's a little more prepared than we are. But it's still very free.
How is the XFL?
It's different. It's really been decent. I haven't got to watch a ton because I've been on the road, but it's just got a little different feel with the different rules, with the kickoff rules. Whenever they kick off or punt, no one can move till the guy actually gets the ball, and then you can do double forward passes. It's got different rules, so it's not NFL quality, but it's nice to have something when the NFL's gone. And I think USFL is actually about to kick off any moment now. So
Wait,
just all the football you need.
what's getting ready to kick off?
The USFL.
That's different than the XFL.
Who owns that?
I forget who owns the USFL. But they played last year, and it's kind of funny because they play like all their games in Alabama.
The XFL is the one with The Rock and Vince McMahon.
No, just The Rock.
Oh, is Vince McMahon not doing any of that now?
No, he sold it to The Rock.
Is that the one?
Actually, I think
is that the one that was big years ago?
Yeah, it was the tank, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a mixture between wrestling and football.
Well, I mean, COVID hit. It was just a really poor ass time to do anything, but it sucked that it didn't get off the ground.
Okay, XFL was a thing back like in the early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
It was like no rules
That-
involved with wrestling and football, but then it tanked and didn't do well. So, and then I think they tried to revive it like 2020, and then so now the Rock's bought
I'm
it.
gonna take us off.
It's supposed to be a bigger thing now.
You keep talking, you two.
I don't know how to fill time. Anyway, yeah.
Reach deeper.
Fuck you.
So there's plenty of football. USFL and XFL, they're going to compete for the spring league. They're going to be the ones that are going against each other, trying to be the next step to the NFL. But we got the draft coming up. Apparently, Tyler and I are going to hang out in separate sections though, because he's probably going to be that Kansas City section. I'll be in the Bill section, if you guys hadn't noticed. Oh, I can't hear you since you took them off.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
There you go. I can hear you now.
I said, who's the best quarterback in the NFL?
Oh, Josh Allen.
There you go.
I mean, he's won 2 Super Bowls and 2 MVP. Oh, damn it. That's the wrong guy. Though I don't know if you've noticed, but every great quarterback has Patrick in their name.
Is that Josh Allen's middle name?
It is.
And that's
And it's also Tom Brady's middle name.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think Tom Brady has 2 middle names.
Yeah, I thought it was
but
like
one of them is
It
Patrick.
was like Thomas Edward Patrick or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Tom
you
Brady.
picked an XFL team yet to root for?
Yeah, I'm Battlehawks just because
Yeah.
they're in St. Louis. So,
Yeah.
That's good.
but I really don't have any really hard ties. But watching, who is that? AJ McCarron, I think, is that the Battlehawks quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
He like took a huge pay cut to be a starter just so his kids could watch him play football, and he's been slinging it. It's been pretty fun.
I was talking to somebody today over in Kentucky, and I was wearing my Chiefs shirt, and they said, "Oh my God, you're wearing a Chiefs shirt," and I was like, "Wow, you're not?" And she said, "No, we're Bengals fans over here." I said, "Oh well, tell Joe Pat says hi." So,
You're
Be careful.
You're still his.
I got that bad seat again. I give up. I'm just, you know what? Let's just lean into this shit. It's as low as it can get.
It's all right. I
You're
wasn't
still,
really
bud.
prepared for this,
I'll
and
do
I
it.
haven't used my
I'll show
studio
you.
in a while. So to see you guys, I have to look.
What are you
down at the
drinking?
cameras
What
over
are you
here.
drinking, Patrick?
McKenna 10. It's like when your girlfriend leaves in the middle of an argument and yells at you from across the room. He just yelled out and walked away.
Jared says AJ McCarron has the best looking wife in football.
You know, I remember this whole thing from whenever he was in the national championship and they showed his girlfriend and how beautiful she was. I went and looked her up. She's good looking, but not like they make her out to be. Not to, she's bad looking. I just don't think she's the best looking.
So tell us about this photo here of your all the goodies you have over there.
Oh, okay. Well, I was recently on a work trip, and on a work trip you get bourbon, right? That's the only reason you go on trips, right?
And pay.
Oh, yeah, that too. Anyway, so I was in Tennessee. I was in Kentucky for 2.5 weeks, and so I just would go to the stores. Obviously, it's still near impossible to get a lot of the Buffalo Trace stuff and a lot of the Heaven Hill stuff. Like, people are still hunting, so I would go, and if there's something I couldn't get at home, I bought it. And the big thing I've been going for those benchmarks, because they have they have the normal Benchmark 8, which isn't bad, and it's a Buffalo Trace, and it's either the Blanton's or the Buffalo Trace mash bill. It's just not aged as much. And so I had seen on some other shows that for $25 a piece, the single barrel, the full proof, the top floor rated really well. So I was able to find them only in Kentucky, though. They weren't in Tennessee. Picked those up, and then Smoke Wagons are a Vegas bourbon, but they don't sell them here yet. So I picked up the rye and another. I think it's just Young Cut Unfiltered. Picked up Sweetens Cove, Tennessee, which I saw you made fun of me, but it's actually what it's called. You can see it. It says Tennessee.
Well, talk to me about that. I mean, like, when is it literally Kentucky, Tennessee combo?
I believe so. So Sweetens Cove is actually a country club or golf course, but it's the one that Peyton Manning goes to. That's actually Peyton Manning's bourbon. So I had to pick it up. And that's the cheaper one. The other one's like $200 a bottle. I didn't want to buy it.
So I know we do a ton of like celebrity liquors, but I always wonder, like, how good are the taste palates of somebody who spends their whole life doing football or doing whatever? Like, that's not their game, right?
It could be. I mean, once you start getting into a certain point, and you can, you guys want to see someone that knows some good bourbon and likes good bourbon, follow Blake Ferguson. Blake Ferguson is the long snapper of the Miami Dolphins. And he likes the bourbon, and he'll post what he's doing, the Weller 12s but he can get the bottles that I can't get.
Well, he does have a lot going on.
But then so I don't know what he's doing.
What's that?
Anyway, then there's the new riff there, and I don't know if you guys can see, that's the malted rye, which I'm not sure exactly where it's available, but I think the only place I've known for it to be is in Kentucky. So I've been wanting to get that for a while. I kind of like the new riffs.
What version of it is it?
The malted rye.
Okay.
And then the Green River, I don't know a whole lot about it. But the Green River is the river that a lot of the distilleries are on, that runs through Kentucky and Tennessee, and that's where I was doing a lot of my work when I was there. So I also think the Green River Distillery is where they do Duke. That's where Duke bourbon comes out of.
I
like Duke.
And then there's the Woodford Reserve. That's the 50th anniversary Kentucky Derby edition. They do a bottle a year. So I'd never bought one, and I figured 50th anniversary would be a good time to have that. So.
Now, there's a couple bottles missing from that picture that you showed me. I don't know if you care to show them or not, that you had. They're special bottles. That, you want to talk about them for a second?
Oh, no. You talk about the ones I talked to you about? I don't have one of them. It's still in Kentucky because I didn't buy it.
I just grabbed it.
No, Chad, my buddy Chad, the ogre, he picked me up a bottle. So it's a football decanter, but I do have the baseball. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, these are kind of interesting. I have no idea if they're actually going to be good whiskey or not, but they are a very neat product.
Is it like
Can you zoom Patrick on full screen?
Yeah. Let's see.
Hang on a second, Patrick.
Sure, I'll not hold that out and make my arm go numb.
All right, now if you don't mind sharing that.
Okay, now I don't think I can do the zoom. I'm not as cool as you guys.
Another one, one coming that is a football shape.
Yeah, this is the Cooperstown Distillery baseball. It's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't opened it yet. I actually got this one locally. And then Chad found the football, which is the Canton Distillery version. So
how do you tell the difference between the baseball one and a bowling ball one?
Well, you probably can't tell, but there's stitches, and then the bowling ball won't have any liquid in it because of the 3 holes.
I thought that makes total sense. All right.
You know what you need is a Sony ZV-1 camera. You can show those stitches off real close. Here's the kicker about
Eventually.
all of those episodes. Literally, every episode I've edited for the last 3 or 4 weeks has us been bitching about that product showcase feature, and every time it's done it perfectly. It's been great.
You just got to be in the middle of the camera.
Sure.
But anyway, so like I said, I haven't really been on a bourbon kick lately because I've got enough. But I figured if you're going to Kentucky and Tennessee, you should probably buy.
Yeah.
You and I about 2-3 years ago we took off and was down in New Orleans, and
You guys got a little bit of an echo going. Just some heads up.
What'd you say?
There's a little bit of an echo. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's coming from us listening to
it's
you.
us. We've got the computer on so we can hear what you're saying, and it's probably feeding back just a smidge. I got you real low in there, but Patrick has a very nice collection, and there is several bottles out there that we're hoping to get a chance to try at some point soon. I know we went down to New Orleans here 2 years ago, and we grabbed several items, and since then Patrick's collected more and more, and I think we've got a few here that he hasn't tried as well, so we'll probably be seeing more of him pretty quick, one way or the other.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Oh, I hope so. My goodness, you guys come over once in 5 years.
What'd you say?
So you guys come over once in 5 years, and you think that's enough? I mean, come on.
Oh, it's not nearly enough, but
Well, my daughter moved up there, and I thought that would mean I was going to get to see you more. What that really means is when I go to Kansas City, I'm kind of obligated to go to the other side of town from where you live.
I mean, if you think your daughter's more important than bourbon, but
I mean, she knows better.
she knows better which way. I'm confused now. That was answering a question without answering the question, Christopher. So
fair enough. All right,
you guys don't have to.
Patrick, you got anything coming up at all? Anything you want to? I know you said you was kind of in off season right now, but you doing anything?
We're going to come back eventually. I keep saying that, but I keep traveling. The big thing is I left for the hurricane last year, and then I got back, was going to start the show, and OBS just killed my computer where everything else works. I'm on it right now, but anytime I try to run OBS, it killed it. So I'm trying to figure something else out, and so I may go back to StreamYard until I can figure something else out. And
I ain't heard from
Restream's been pretty good for us. It hasn't dropped a stream since we've been on.
I guess it depends if tonight's problems actually was Restream or if it was on our end.
I forgot about the audio. Yeah.
So it depends. Where's Ayler's at? Is he still in Kansas City, or did he take off to another area?
Nope. He just lives. He doesn't live with me anymore, so he's just a couple miles away. So he still comes over on a weekly basis. So we'll get back together and we'll start the show. But you could still go back and subscribe to the channel. It's just YouTube/UpTheGut.
Well, you got to.
We'll have.
You got to. Sorry, you got to be back for the draft in your hometown.
I might even see if they'll give me a press pass, but I actually signed up because you don't have to pay to go to the draft, but you sign up and get yourself your QR code to get in. So I'm actually going to take my entire family to the draft. That way, Buffalo's well represented.
Buffalo, Missouri, right?
No.
No, that's why we have to go. And bring all the rednecks with us.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
I tell you, it'll be a good time. They do. It's not just watching players get drafted. Obviously, they have a whole setup. There's games. It's a whole event. It's gonna be pretty cool. And they did it in New York forever, and it's just over the last 5 or 6 years, maybe. I mean, as you get older, time starts shooting by. It could have been 20 years by now, but they started moving it around. Chicago's had it, and it finally in Kansas City. So it's worth taking a shot at and just seeing what it's like, because it may not be here for another few years.
Kansas City's
experience is a good experience.
Kansas City's really getting on the map too, because they're hosting the World Cup in 26. Is coming to Kansas City. The soccer World Cup.
What is soccer? I thought it was like softball or something.
Should we be bandwagon fans?
Might as well be.
I mean, I'm probably the only one here that actually watches soccer because I used to play, but
I've just seen a few
You like-
KC Sporting KC games.
You like?
I went to a
Blanton's
Sporting
Taylor,
KC
you might as well
game.
bandwagon soccer.
No. I don't like them.
E.H. Taylor's
Just-
delicious.
like most things in life, the truth lies in, I know I'm digging myself a hole right now by even talking about it. The truth lies in the middle, right? That's where this is at. The truth lies in the middle with Trace products.
Oh,
They're not terrible,
No, they're not.
but they also ain't great. They're not worth the hype necessarily. But if you see
well,
one,
that's just because they got way too overhyped. But okay, so which ones really turned you off of them then? Because you guys, I remember you liking the Weller Full Proof. You probably like the Antique Weller.
I never-
do
you like the
the
H. Taylor.
Proof. I haven't had the antique.
I've never had the antique. The foolproof
Oh,
was the
Antique's
only.
delicious.
Oh, the foolproof was the only Weller product that I liked.
How do you guys get the only bottle that no one can find ever again?
The foolproof.
I've never.
Jeremy.
I've seen Weller
Our friend
12.
Jeremy
I've seen.
Evans, brought us
Ugh.
the bottle, and at that time he said what did he say he paid for it? $80.
Yeah, I think it was thereabouts. Yeah.
Hurts my feelings. Anyway, so what turned you away from the Trace products? Is it just because they got so hyped and everybody played the secondary game with them and all that, or
Yeah, I think so. That foolproof bottle at one point was going for like $700 a bottle.
That's when we killed it.
um,
We sat down here one night and Lyle said, "Do you know we had about I don't know that much left in the bottom of it, and it was like a 1/8 of it, whatever." Lyle said, "Do you know what this is going for right now?" It's like $750. I'm like, "Let's drink it." So that's what we did. I don't Buffalo Trace in general is fine. I have no issues with it, but I don't actually care for the one Blanton's that I've had that's up here behind us. I didn't actually like it. The H. Taylor that we've got up there, it's fine. I didn't love it. Buffalo Trace, regular Buffalo Trace, I actually like it better than both of those.
See, I don't like Buffalo Trace,
Yeah,
regular
100%.
Buffalo Trace.
100%. Have you seen me reach for Blanton's or E.H. Taylor ever since we reviewed them?
no, but I just assumed that was because it was so expensive.
Hard to find.
you definitely
See, I've-
don't reach
I've
for
got-
mushrooms either.
That's
I'm same
sort of true.
same
but-
page with Blanton's, but Blanton's also single barrel, so it could range heavily barrel to barrel.
So
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
like bottle to bottle. I would definitely try any of them again.
this is my fourth bottle of Blanton's, and you're totally right. Every single bottle has been different. This one that we have in the
That's the-
studio right now is actually particularly good with water back. It's mediocre at best, neat. And if you drop a few drops of water in it, it opens up like a friggin' chocolate flower. It's beautiful.
Well, your
You
wife
guys ever
says
had
your wife
Agro,
says
right?
hello.
Who's that?
I never heard of her. I don't
Who's
know.
she saying hello to?
Definitely not my wife.
You're married?
I am.
I didn't know that.
Well, we get to know each other over time.
Yeah, you should have told me that. I'd like to have been at your wedding. That'd been fun.
If you were at
Don't
my
worry, I
wedding,
wasn't invited
I would
either.
have asked you to be my best man.
Mm.
No, because we've grown so close over
Yeah.
the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. Could have been it.
So I have two things to mention here.
All right.
First of all, this Punch cigar is damn good.
Okay, I was waiting for you to say something bad. I was like, really? You don't
No.
know? But no,
It's-
it's a good cigar. I
it's-
really enjoy them.
It's so tightly woven.
Yeah, and it's
Roll.
holding together better than my edges, and I think they're roughly the same price.
Super tight, good taste. So far, nothing sour about it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and burning evenly, which I always
Yep.
have a problem with. This is fantastic.
By the way,
This-
it wasn't
this-
you guys listening to me
Oh.
that was the problem. It was
What-
Tyler.
What'd you say?
It wasn't listening to me that's the problem. It was Tyler.
Oh,
The echo left whenever he dropped out. So you guys are fine. You can leave me up.
oh,
Yeah, Tyler don't have a microphone. He's just on one of our laptops over there. So
that's true.
probably.
So is
part
this
of the
fine?
problem.
You guys treat your producers so well.
Is this so? The audio is fine now.
Yep.
It's about
Yeah,
how
I
the
hear
producer
no
treats
echoes.
us, Patrick.
So we need to get.
If Tyler, listen, if you were a little bit better, they'd give you a mic.
We can't give Tyler a mic. Good God. He grew up with a
He
mic.
can't come back in or the echo starts.
But
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good.
Sorry.
Tyler, if you do want to join over here, there is another stool. You'll just be even shorter than the two of us. It's not your presence. It's Chris's surface. No, I want to talk
Patrick's
about.
on the surface, so
I wanted to talk about the scar, and I wanted to talk about
all right.
this bottle.
Let's start wind it down a little bit. We'll wrap this up. I'm sure we went way long and
This Una Familia.
meandered a lot. Okay, yeah, this is a good topic to bring up. So we've had this bottle for how long?
Tyler brought this bottle in.
We're looking at what, 4
6
months maybe?
I was going to say 6, but
3.
okay. I said 6. You said 4. He said 3.
So somewhere in that neighborhood.
Probably
3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Probably on the
Seems
on the
accurate.
shorter end. Yeah.
So this was the first one we'd ever had, and Tyler had us. We got the episode. So we can't link it, but if you want to look it up, we've got an episode of it up, and you'll go back and see that we both liked it pretty well, and both of us guessed the price on it because Tyler made us guess a fair bit higher than what it actually cost at the time.
I think I guessed 35 or 40. I think you guessed 30. You were lower than I was, if I remember right.
I thought I guessed 30 to 35, and I was
Yeah.
thinking, yeah. So I think it was right there.
But you know what it was?
And Tyler said it was $26, $7 at the
Something like
time.
that. I think
for
it
the
was
reposado.
less than that. Less than what?
Less than 20, Tyler says, when he bought it. And we was raved over it.
It's fantastic.
And
I poured myself a glass tonight again, and I was like, you know what? This
smells really good.
This is pretty damn. Have a taste real quick. This is Clase Azul. Almost. It's not quite. It's not as delicate as Clase Azul. But
I
same.
think it is more on par with the
Sincoro
no, what's the
and Teal.
no, stop guessing when I finish my sentence.
No, never.
Christ almighty. Well, now I can't remember the name. The other, what's the second fairly expensive bottle we got?
Dose. Oh,
I guess we can take Patrick's bourbon picture off there.
Yeah, probably take it off.
I kind of like taking out with it.
The kind of frosted looking bottle has a frosted bottom of it.
Of tequila?
Yeah,
Expensive or cheap?
yeah, expensive one.
Where did we have it?
Here we had the Julio. Colby got it. Julio, and then we had the
The Avion?
yeah, Avion 44. I think it's more reminiscent of that because it's a stronger flavor, but it still has all the heavy sweetness to it. So I think it's more akin to the Avion than it is the Clase Azul. The Clase Azul is much lighter and, like you said, more delicate, I think. And
So
now, that being said, I actually really love the Avion 44. I think it's a really top-notch one. I think the Avion probably has a little more tobacco-y than that one, but I think they're closer to the same family.
Avion 44 is an añejo. This
That's why
is
it's more tobacco-y.
this is a reposado, I think, right? Yeah, this is repo.
And not all
So-
Avion for that Avion was a
So possibly it's in the same wheelhouse, and this is just a lighter version because it's a repo.
mhm.
I wonder. Surely they're not the same nom number.
I don't know.
Surely not.
But at the end of the day, so what started this whole conversation was we was at a liquor store, and
Oh, this under
walking
$20
by, yes, under
bottle.
$20 bottle, walking by, and I hear Lau go, "Holy shit! Did you see?" I said, "What?" And I'll let you tell the story.
Yeah. So we walked in, and the Blanco was $60. The Repo was 70, I think. I think it was 60, 70, and like 85.
Yeah.
85 for the Añejo.
And we just thought they was just
We're
a
like, this
mistake,
is insane.
overpriced.
We're like,
Somebody's
oh, it's a boutique.
marking it
It's
up.
a boutique tequila that they have like. No, I've been to multiple liquor stores now, like 5+. Una Familia, where it's at, is stupid pricey. Now, is it worth it? if this was in, if you,
I mean, if you're comparing it to Avion and Class A Azul, it probably is. If you're getting that level of flavor profile, considering the next option is to jump up to $150, $200 a bottle.
yes, I would like to see this in a blind with Ocho. That's one I would like to see, because Ocho, if you put this in a tequila Ocho bottle, I would probably believe you for.
Oh no, this is too
half
sweet
little
for
bit.
an Ocho.
You think?
I think so. Ocho is
I-
to me it feels like it's a much bolder flavor.
You know what that means? It's been too long since I've had it. It's
Yeah, we need
time
to get
to
some
have
Ocho back
more.
in here.
So, Patrick loves tequila.
It's just the greatest thing I've had, and nothing ever happens when I drink it ever.
Nothing of import. Hey, you know what we can do?
No.
We can do this too. So, look at you. Not
Whoa! Look how big I got.
you're not so small anymore.
That's what
That was
she
magical.
said.
Oh, I could use this.
Hey, you know what? That's what you get for finally clicking on one of those links in those emails that you get every day. You know.
I know what email you're talking about.
Now I just got to find that Nigerian prince to send me an email.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been talking for a while. He ain't quite got me convinced yet.
I guess I should scoot up, right? Yeah. Well, this is a shade, just
Do
a
I
shade.
go this way?
Yeah, we saw that. Brent's
Brent,
such a good
what's up,
dude.
bud?
I didn't throw the flag up tonight. I should have.
Yeah, probably should have.
But
it's more fun to get everybody to watch from their own homes rather than show
Brent?
up here on live night, because live night gets chaotic.
Brent, are you partaking in a little drink tonight? Are you having anything?
I don't think you're supposed to put Brent's name on the screen, by the way.
Well, I didn't think so either, but he did comment.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Who was I talking to today? I was talking to one of the deputies, because I've had a bunch of stuff stolen.
Deputy Sharp?
No, Colby's favorite.
Oh, that guy.
Anyway, I went to high school with him. Super nice dude. Fine enough from my perspective. Anyway, he said he watches the show.
Deputy Tyler?
No,
Weeks?
Mr. Darren Cheek, dude. Yeah.
No, I know who you was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, he commented one time, said he would watch it.
He got my
I said,
with the yellow thumb, the big yellow thumb.
I don't remember whatever it is on there.
He got my guitar back one time. My guitar was missing.
Oh, well, that's good.
Stole it. Someone stole it. He took it back. Good stuff.
All right. What else?
Anything else fun to talk about?
Well, I think
So-
next month we will have an actual agenda. If we can get, we're going to commit to actually figuring out why in the hell, not StreamYard.
I don't know.
Restream is being ridiculous with us every time we try to reset it up. We got another computer in here that we are going to try to set up specifically to keep everything hooked up. So hopefully we don't have these problems and we can focus on some content and not trying to make everything work every time we sit down.
Do you know how long it took us to get like the cameras and audio just to like turn on for episodes? If you go back,
and
there's so many episodes that are just terrible.
it's harder than you think.
And I watched them all.
It's harder. You do.
Thank
You
you.
do. Yes, thank you.
I would like to go back to one comment.
Is it Moppy Copies?
It sure is. I
I am pretty fairly confused. I think he's saying we don't do it.
why are you saying he's?
Oh, did I assume a
That's a rabbit hole.
pronoun?
Ooh, who knows? Who knows? But just the comment alone, just the words alone.
Go impregnate a woman. You would both serve a purpose. Well, so here's
that
the deal.
can be taken two
I
ways. That can be
Okay.
That's
They
your
clearly
only
don't know you guys.
That's your only purpose in life. Or it could be, oh my God, you guys are so amazingly bright and put together that you should procreate.
Well, I'm assuming he's an insult. But my thing is, does he understand how long that's going to take? Because we can't both impregnate a woman, the same woman.
Yeah, I mean that's.
And he does say a, so
that's
singular.
like two. That's like two,
so I mean, we've got to
2
do
years max.
Yeah, I mean,
it's got to be a little
there's got some
time.
recovery time in there. I
Yeah,
would assume.
6
So-
months. Sure.
Then again, we both have impregnated a woman,
Yeah.
so I don't know, man. I think we've already fulfilled your request. I think it's time
You
to move
already
on.
served your purpose.
Yeah, my purpose is served. I can sit here and smoke cigars and drink tequila with my friends and put it out on the internet, which you are more than welcome to keep watching, bro.
Is that how you justify it?
I don't have to justify
You're like,
shit. Dude, I am
got
almost
kids
50
in the world.
fucking years old. I don't have to justify a fucking thing.
You know what?
Hey,
My
we
life is
don't-
great.
We don't make fun of our viewers over on Up the Gut. Come on
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, if you want to be treated with some kind of compassion, go over to fucking.
You know what I
Patrick's
love?
channel.
By the way, I'm lying. We do make fun of our viewers.
Yeah, because I'm a
sorry.
viewer on that show
Um,
too. I've been hit with that rod.
Are you? What are you saying, Patrick? You saying that the Derrick Henry and the
Now you don't even know
was-
he's talking about Henry.
Henry?
Derrick Henry almost came to Buffalo. There was talks of a trade.
No shit, really?
I mean, he's already there, but he almost came there too.
Oh man. Oh, wait, he's there now?
Yeah, isn't he? I kind of thought he was on all teams.
I
wasn't
bet
he?
he called Reed at some point. and was like, "Hey man, I really want a ring. Is there any chance at all that?"
So
Silence. A cold silence.
I think that they really need to have.
Look,
seen
if I'm
Hard
ever
for our
going
intro.
to, if I'm ever going to take advantage of the whole Casey thing and gloat a little bit, right now is the one time I can do it. This may not last very fucking long. So,
Well, the funniest part is it doesn't really bother me because I know how much you two are into football. Like,
right, yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about anyhow. We're just like, hey,
Okay, Tyler.
Gotta say, flip that guy.
There you go.
Fuck that guy. I agree with that.
There's a guy that watched the show. But yeah, so we'll come back and if you have not subscribed to Up the Gut, feel free to do so, because whenever we get to, I think it's 200, 300, so on, I've got endless amounts of football cards. Here, let me.
I've actually
This is just the
subscribed
ones we put in the
twice.
sleeves. Just tons of football cards, and we're going to give away a random person who is subscribed will get their team of choice. They just get all the cards. So
We should do a TasteBudGuys Up the Gut.
We've done that.
Well, we should do one, like
Yeah.
a more put together live event somewhere.
Oh, I don't know if anybody's capable.
no. I've actually got distilleries locally that agreed to let us go.
Oh, well, one of us is
We
capable.
should play some music, talk some football, drink some booze.
Do it on a Sunday.
How you feel about Ho Chi
Live
Minh?
stream. I wish I knew.
Dude,
No one's ever given me a bottle.
it is
You meet us over in Broken Bow,
I don't know. Where's Broken Bow?
Oklahoma, Tulsa-ish.
Maybe at some point. So let me know.
I think we're gonna run over there and do something from their location.
it's just so damn delicious. I don't even know what to say. And I love that every bottle is of the same ilk, but has extremely different expressions. Good stuff. So
I was trying to think of who it was that told me that we could go over there, and I'm drawing a blank, but I'll find it. West Bottoms, the West Bottoms Whiskey Company.
okay.
So,
All right.
but I would
Christopher
love to
Bell.
do that, or we go tailgate Chiefs game.
Oh. Don't we have
Give
to
me-
pay for
give me a
parking
chance.
for that though, right?
Yeah, but we all just jump in the same vehicle, and it's only like $10 a person.
Do you like our smoke machine?
It's amazing that's how you guys need to go off air. Just both of you just goes face to black.
No, I want a waterfall to come down, and both of us to have to rip our shirts off, and with the smoke in front of the camera, just pull on a full thing.
I haven't heard anything I didn't like. I was just saying.
I burnt the hell out of my tongue doing that.
I bet.
Sour.
You could probably sing some Bob Dylan songs now. Tom
Tom
Waits. Tom Waits, any number of
Tom Waits.
My son Snapchatted me this morning, and he had some Pearl Jam playing in the background. I freaking cannot stand Eddie Vedder. And I mentioned to him, I said, man, I can't stand Eddie Vedder. I said, he's right up with Bob Dylan for me. I said, I just freaking can't listen to him. I hate their voice. He comes back and he says, well, I know who Bob Dylan is. I don't know who the other guy is. I swear, you're fucking listening to him.
That's right, though. I mean,
my goodness.
Dylan's a better writer.
Well, I'm not bashing either one of them for what they do. I just don't personally like listening to either one. Dylan, I hate his voice. I hate his cadence and singing stuff.
Yeah.
I do like him better than Eddie Vedder, but I cannot
Really?
stand listening to Eddie Vedder sing. It just drives me fucking nuts, with the exception of maybe
I'm kind of that way with Conor Oberst.
Who?
Bright Eyes.
Yeah.
I love his lyrics. He's a great songwriter, but it just does drive me nuts where I'm like, you can't sing that long and have that thin of a voice.
Morgan's trying to convince me into spending like $300 to let her go see Hozier.
You hate Hozier.
Another guy I cannot stand is.
I thought you were
now
going
I
to say
did
Tyler
hear.
Childers.
I did hear. Well, she wants to do that too.
Which I
I
like
did
Tyler
hear
Childers.
a version of Hozier singing traditional Irish stuff that I thought was fine, but I just don't like his mainstream
His
music.
vibe. I like it.
Not
I like
my
it.
thing.
I gotta
Which
say,
I don't understand because I love Paulo Nutini,
I was going to say, I like it.
but I don't like the Hozier stuff at all. He does like, everything he sings just sounds exactly the same to me. It's like you might as well just release one song and called it good.
You know, like Chili Peppers, Nickelback.
Fuck you, Nickelback's amazing.
I do like Nickelback.
Nickelback is fucking amazing.
Well,
it is
I
all
say
the
it-
same, but
I
at least
say it like
it's
Nickelback.
amazing the same stuff.
The first album was really good. That's all I needed. Kind of same with the
Amazing might be a long stretch.
Well,
but they're
it was
really good.
Solid. It was a solid album.
Mhm.
It was a solid album. All right.
They're fun as hell.
Let's wrap this up, like you said, and let's move off of Nickelback and all that fun stuff.
All right, guys, if you have not already, please reach out and follow Up the Gut and pay homage to our friend Patrick over there and Matthew Ehlers. I see I'm going to use his right name.
Archibald.
Archibald.
That's just Archibald.
I was going to, but then I can't help it. Archibald's so much more fun
Hey,
to
he's
say.
not watching.
He's probably not. Yeah, fuck you, Ehlers.
Son of a gun. Exactly. That's a throwback.
That's a throwback. That's right. Tyler, tell him. Tell him. Say, fuck you, Ehlers.
Hey, fuck you, man.
No, you got to say, fuck you,
I didn't do
Ehlers.
it right. Yeah.
Fuck you, Ehlers.
There you go. You got to have to
So
yell it from
just
like across
if
the
you don't
swamp,
know,
but that's
Lyle,
fine.
when
Anyhow,
yeah, we were in Louisiana in our cabins.
You know when we cuss on YouTube, I have to make a thing that says like how much cussing was in there.
I don't fucking care.
It's worth
Here's
it.
the kicker, though. One of the categories is like, all right, you use some strong language, but not in like the first like 3 minutes, right?
I don't remember.
There's like a time limit.
I don't think so.
It's very weird. Every time I'm like, no, we didn't drop F-bombs until like at least two-thirds of the way through.
All right. Well, like I say, if you get a chance, go over and check out Up the Gut. Follow Patrick and Matt. Watch their show if you're interested in football at all, even if you're interested in a little bit of drinking like we do. There's a lot of that going on as well. You can follow Tyler. He's got a Twitch channel out. Tyler, do you have a thing that you're pitching yet, or?
Yeah, I'm at 58 followers now. Which is the requirement to hit affiliate. All I need now is average viewers. I think in a 30-day period has to be above 3. But that's the hard part. But
Tell us where to find you.
But it's twitch.tv/weeksman87.
Okay, and where do
What are
you
we
find
doing? What are
those
we
Taste
doing?
Bud guys at now? While we're on
Also
Twitch. Then?
at twitch.tv/those TasteBudGuys.
All
So
right, nice.
give that a follow and just another outlet to enjoy the good content.
And you obviously, you guys were already following on YouTube, or you probably wouldn't be here, and Facebook and all that good stuff. I guess while we're pushing stuff out there, Lyle's back to playing music again finally, so it's worth talking about that for just a second and say, where in the world can we find Lyle Strickland?
I have
Maybe even we, depending on the show.
yeah, that's true. I have a few shows coming up. I have a show on April 14th That's So Far Sounds concert in Springfield, Missouri. They only give you the location like 36 hours in advance. It's very secret.
Am I playing that one? Is that a solo thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I don't think you've told me about it if I am.
No, I don't know that much about it. The next show I have after that is opening for our friend Nate Frederick.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Nashville, has been on the show.
Yes.
Nate has a new album out. Nate just spent several weeks with Morgan Wade, and he's going out opening for Muscadine Bloodline.
I love Muscadine.
Coming up. So he's
great
doing
wine,
very well
Muscadine.
for himself. And I'm going to open the show and try to bribe him with a lot of whiskey.
That's a good plan. I guess we could have talked about our St. Patrick's Day show that we played for 9 hours.
9 hours of music.
Man, that
Crazy.
was something. All right, guys. Also, follow us where you can. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us. I know there's only a few that lasted that long, which is
Don't blame
totally
you.
fine. You can't blame me. We go for way too long than we should right here. We're at least 30 minutes over what I wanted to go, but you get to start talking, you got to having fun, hanging out with your friends, and that's just what we want. We want more friends, so bring some guys with you, get them to sign up over there. In the meantime, go check out Ho Chi Town Distilling. We will get Tommy on here in the next, say, 60-ish days, we think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be a live yet or if it's just going to be an episode. Hopefully we can get him on a live for a little bit, though. If not, maybe we can get him on something from afar. And I believe we're going to try to do a live episode from Ho Chi Town in the next little bit as well. So if you guys happen to be in the Oklahoma area, we're kind of playing with and throwing around. Not sure what that format's going to look like yet, but it's probably going to involve music as well as some whiskey review and a lot of drinking. We know that's good. That part is absolutely happening. We're going to drink. So check that out as well. And like I say, our friends over at Ho Chi Town, I can't thank them enough for hanging out with us. And who else? We're missing everybody. Did I get everybody?
I think so. I think
do,
that's
do all
everything.
the stuff. Maple and Maine Coffee Shop. We'll thank them for keeping the lights on, literally, and internet,
Something like that.
something like that. Hey, if you guys
Get you something in your glass to cheers me with.
well, I've got a whole
Pour us something too. Two glasses.
pour us something too. All right, we haven't opened this one yet. All right, let's do it. I think that's why Tommy's coming up here. He's going to bring us some more bottles so we can retire these to the back shelf and keep drinking them and put some fresh bottles up here to keep showing off. Tyler, you got something to drink? All right, come over here. We gotta say goodbye to everybody. Let me pour you a little splash of something. And sorry, I can't talk and pour. I will have it all over the bar.
You can't kill time.
I can't kill time. I don't have to kill time. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining us. Appreciate you hanging out with us all night. Tyler, get your butt back over here. We can't reach you if you're all the way across the room.
Until next time.
Whether it be the live episode that you went way too long on, again,
The whiskey and cigars you're drinking and smoking.
And the wonderful Ho Chi Town that you're slowly
the
deteriorating.
lumberjack. Actually, let me pause you for 1 second. I was going to say something about his clothes and the lumberjack he looks like, but I did forget. Wow. If someone wanted a shirt like you're wearing, where in the world would they get one?
This is the worst attempt to try to make me forget my lines.
I know this is a good one because I
This
definitely
is
think
so
you're going to forget by the time
long.
you get to the end of this.
Speaking about that, what Patrick said, how you treat your producer, right? I like that one.
Here we go. Look at that.
TasteBud shirt.
This looks just like that.
Yeah. You can get it at TasteBudGuys.com. You can go to the store there, get t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. The people you're meeting, grab a
I didn't
buddy,
get him.
try something new. You know how many times I had to say that in my mind to keep that going?
Probably every time, I'm guessing. Thanks, guys. See you next month.